ቤታቸው አላረ ሊሰማዋል 250 ሺህ ስራ ታገኛል አይፈትም በግልጽ ራሱ
Now it is different. This way? Alright. No fuel coming out. How did it and remove it? Lanyo. Of course. So this is a plunger, this is a plunger, and this is a barrel. Here we have the plunger and barrel assembly. It has to be very clean when assembling. And this cutting sleeve, the cutting groove, it has to follow the feed port. Feed port is right here. It has to follow this feed port. So it should be assembled in such a fashion. Always make sure that this control helix, control groove is in line with the feed hole during assembly. And when assembling this is actually where the dowel that prevents this from rotating is inserted. There is a dowel here. If you look down there, there is a dowel. Down there is a pin that prevents this from rotating. So it should be inserted in such a fashion. That should prevent it from rotating. If you look down there, there is a pin, or if you look this way, there is a pin. That pin is where this is aligned. So this is loft, it should be aligned to that pin. feed port is facing this way. It's like so. When it is inserted, so always make sure that the cylinder, the barrel, is all the way in. Then that will be followed by the washer, followed by the delivery valve, holder and seat, the delivery valve spring, and finally the spring. If it is all the way in, if the cylinder barrel is all the way in, then this should go all the way down by hand. If the delivery valve, if the the barrel is not well seated, if the pin is not aligned to the groove of that, this housing will not be easy to go down. So now, because it is inserted fully, it indicates that the barrel is fully seated. The barrel is fully seated. Then we proceed to inserting the control sleeve. This is the one that keeps the accelerator. This is where this holds and grabs and moves the plunger so that fuel variation will be there. So when you accelerate and when you decelerate, this is where you grab. This is the fuel. This is how it is. So you grab this and you turn this. Turning this will turn the plunger. So let's put this in. We put this in such a fashion so that this pole should come here this way. See? There it is. There is the ball. This is where the accelerator grabs, moves this way. And then we can insert the upper spring seat. Then we should install a spring. Then we need to insert the plunger. Now when inserting the plunger, make sure that this groove is facing the fuel entrance direction. Make sure that this is facing the fuel entrance direction. So I will put it in such a fashion. And also insert this. This is the one that keeps this in place. It's inserted, and finally we'll insert this.
Is it? Yeah, ከፍተኛ እሺ ቦታ ቀይረው
Is it visible on the camera? That is the main issue.
ስነታ ግን ባክግራውንዱ ነው
Ini